Oh, that's because I didn't have wooden beams. Ah, cool. Okay. So let's go over to the wooden thing and make everything we can off that. Make sure we have all the things. That would be this one, I think? No, this one. Now, what's cool is we can look at these and see which ones are unlocking new recipes. So that's kind of fun. So we can see these are what are going to unlock new things. Oh, I couldn't make a wood beam anyway. So what I need to do is I need to level. So we're going to go to this chest. We're going to drop off a bunch of stuff. We're going to level up carpentry, and then we're going to make some new things. By the way, we have entered the second hour of our sponsored stream. Big thank you to Mainframe and Pax Dei. This is Pax Dei. Yeah, this is an MMO survival game. It is currently going into early access very soon. If you want more information on the pricing, check out the Pax Dei pin chat in there. Please make sure to read everything on that page there, as the Pax Dei guys are still deciding exactly like how they're going to monetize the game and things of that nature. So just make sure you read over everything in that page before. Make sure you fully inform yourself, as I always tell people, before making your decision. But that being said, this game is obviously a lot for people that like these things. And I think it's going to make a lot of people very happy that like to lead into big community building stuff. So definitely something to check out for people that like that kind of thing. It is also important to mention, because we haven't really talked about this much today, there is a whole lot more to this game than what you're seeing. There is a whole lot more to this game than just harvesting and building and crafting. It is the mid and late game from what I've seen. So there's like dungeons out there, there's equipment, there's skills, there's like all of it, there's PvP, there's all this stuff that's in the game that we are not getting to. And if you are interested in it, you want to go to playpaxday.com, and there are dev blogs, and they go over all of their plans for what they want this game to look like through the early access thing. So if you are interested in Pax Dei and it's looking kind of cool, but it's not quite there, check those blogs out and see if that's for you. It may not be, but it may be. So it was for me, because to put it bluntly, as I've said numerous times, I've been totally open with this, and I will continue to be totally open about it. Outside of the MMO mechanics, this is a very standard survival crafting building game. You're harvesting wood, you're harvesting stone, you're building basic stuff. Now, the building system is really, really good, and the MMO components are fun and interesting, but at the same time, it is a basic survival crafting game. And if this was all the game was, this would not be enough for me to want to play it. Because, again, I've thousands of hours in this kind of game. However, I read over the blogs about what's coming, and for me personally, what's coming in the game with this foundation is very interesting to me. That's the part of the game that really interests me. So it's the fact that there is a really solid crafting building game as the foundation for like this, what they're saying is going to be like a large, huge world with lots of challenges, lots of loot, lots of dungeons, places to explore. So in that kind of case, like, okay, cool. Like, you're going to say I can build like all this stuff and then take all the stuff that I built and all the bonuses and all that stuff and go out and adventure and get a bunch of loot and gear, and cool. Like, good. That is what I need to play a game like this. So yeah, I'm one of the people who's very much hoping all that stuff rocks, because I think it's going to be really cool when it all gets kind of in-game and realized. They make it sound awesome on the dev blog, so definitely want to check it out. Barry, stop poking Cohh. Barry will never stop poking Cohh. That's in fact, I pay barely to poke. I do. Okay. Is the game going to be PvE or PvP focused? There is PvP in the game, but it will be opt-in. That is what they have said. Yep. Hey, LZT, what's up, buddy? Ooh, it went from impossible to very hard. Ooh. The Extractor says, isn't open world survival crafting building games one of the most overdone genres of the current age? It is one of the most popular genres right now, which is exactly what I was talking about earlier, in the fact that I've played a ton of them. The thing about the genre is it's popular because people like them. I like them. I like playing new ones. But what it also means is when you do make one, you need to stand out. You need to do something the others aren't doing that makes yours interesting. That's the most important part. And for me, that part is all the stuff in the blog post. And a lot of the stuff here, but mostly the stuff in the blog post. Yeah. But yeah, to answer your question, absolutely. That's what we were talking about. Yeah. I completely agree with you. It's like super right now it's all about roguelites, auto shooters, and open world survival crafters. And team hero shooters if you're into that too. But yeah. Is there a link to the blog post? Playpaxday.com. I'll link it in chat. It's their main website. Playpaxday.com. And then when you're on that website, I think the blog post, if you click the top right menu, I don't know if it's new. I don't remember where it is on the website, but they have maybe the news section. They have a whole the devs are really good at communicating with the community. Yeah, it's the news section. And then you can scroll around the news section and read through like what they're bringing and you know, they have a lot of news sessions that are like this is this system and this is that system and stuff like that. Yeah. What we're doing now is leveling up our crafting stuff so I can hopefully make one of these here in a second. I'm going to try one of these just to see how bad it is. Hey! Nice! Ooh, a decorated chest. A cartwheel chandelier. Ooh. Uh-oh. 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 What's funny about this crafting system is it really reminds me of a system I used in a game called EverQuest 2. But it's like a simplified version of that, which is kind of funny. Leatherworking tools and weaving tools. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I don't like being able to fail crafting. I don't mind it. I think it makes sense. I like in games like this when you can fail a crafting, but it still gives you experience. I think that's such a cool system. That's so realistic to me, where it's like you try to make something, but you're not good enough, but you still learned a little bit. You didn't not learn anything, but you still failed in making it. Like, I think that's cool. You kind of punch out of your weight class a little bit. It gives you the option to maybe make something special, you know? Ooh, some sapwood. I need to go cut down some trees. Let's do that. Now, what's funny is the game I was talking about, EverQuest 2, it was a similar system, but it actually had abilities that you would use during the crafting to, like, push it forward or make it so it didn't go negative. Like, it was this weird mini-game thing. Honestly, a little too complex, which is why I think this system's a little better. Because every single different trade skill had its own set of abilities and stuff. It was kind of a lot. But, yeah, I don't mind the little RNG back and forth. It's not nearly as tedious in this game, and it still has kind of the same little roll the dice effect. It's kind of fun. You played EQ2 over WoW? Oh yeah, I was an EverQuest kid. I grew up in Norath. Yep. So EverQuest 2 to me was my next home. 1 second, chat. I don't know why I'm in full screen. Probably set it there by accident. DubLive says, you still live in Norath, Cohh. I do. Let's be real, I do. I do. Okay, how much wood did we get from all that? 43. That's not bad. Let's get like a... Let's go get like a lot of wood, and then we're going to come back and process it all. Hey, T-Cat, good morning. Is this full? Shoot, I think it is. Let's go to this. What is this decorated chest? Is it bigger? Iron hinges? Okay. Need more wooden pegs. That is so much stone over there. Oh my god. I'm going to get wood now, but thank you guys. Thank you. It's amazing. Can I craft an amount? Like if I don't want to craft all? Craft and craft all. I want to craft 5. Is that a thing? don't think so yet. Maybe not. Okay, can I just click this much times? Nope. Okay. I guess not yet. Does Cohh have 2 chests on his hotbar? I do. I do. Those are technically chest components, so you use the hammer to put them down. I was gonna make like 6 and line the top, but we'll just use these 2. Oh. Okay, let's go to this. Props. There we go. Wait, what? I'm looking in the top right and I see L shift snap free, alt mouse offset. Okay, so alt mouse offset is awesome. That's vertical. But left shift snap free? I've noticed this game does not have a snapping system. Is there going to be one? Does that be great? I really, really like when games like this have snapping systems. Huh. Interesting. This game and 2 Human are the 2 games that that I need to get snapping systems into somehow. Oh my god. We're gonna make it work somehow, chat. Somehow. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Not 2. I just realized we have Once Human coming out, and one of my favorite games growing up was 2 Human. So now we have Once Human. But about 20 years ago, we were 2 Human. Is it like cyclical? Did we go from 2 Human to Once Human? Time, man. How does it work? We're a fickle race. I know, we are. We're a very fickle race, aren't we? I agree. We need to get together as a group and decide, right? We need to maybe democratically decide or something. Too human, too furious. That's right. That's exactly right. Next one is more human than human. No, that's White Zombie, but still great. All right, let's do some wooden flooring. How do we do wooden flooring? Wooden beams. I need a lot more beams. More human than human. That's going to be stuck in my head for the rest of the day, and I blame all of chat for it. Now I'm going to get Dragula stuck in my head. Oh my gosh. Chat. So angry right now. That makes 1 beam? Oh, Lord. Yeah, dude, you should totally get experience for fail crafts. What? Okay. Dragula. Cohh, you must be an old 40. Dude, Dragula was one of my favorite songs growing up. Oh, man. Ding for Carpentry. Yeah, buddy. Want me to make you some? No, I'm good, barely. Thank you, man. What I'm doing right now is I'm kind of analyzing how fast these skills are going up. I'm trying to figure out like what the resource acquisition is like and how that converts to skill progression. And I picked up 2 things of wood from you guys, which wouldn't have been much longer, about 15 minutes. It seems pretty good. I mean, you seem to level up pretty quick. We're already at 4 carpentry. What are the maxes? What are the skill maxes in this game, chat? Do we know? Are there skill maxes? There's already a Pax Dei wiki. Nice. Okay, so we did make a pretty good amount. We did a pretty good amount. All this is now trivial, which is awesome. Trivial, I'm guessing, is guaranteed, which is great. You know what? I will say this is kind of fun. So when you fail a craft, it takes a random amount of what you tried to make and puts it on the ground. And I think that's funny that it doesn't put it back in your inventory, because it makes it feel like you were working on it and then just got frustrated and were like, man, screw this, and like threw it on the ground and then just like went to the next thing. You just get so pissed off. You're just like, ugh, garbage. And just like start working on the next one. Don't even have enough time to put it back in your inventory. I checked. I was like, is my inventory full? No, it's not. He's just throwing it on the ground because he's angry. That was my first question, though, is why are all these little pieces around me? Is my inventory full? No, it's not. Oh, he's just mad. Okay. He's just mad. I'd be too. So, you know, it's cool. That's cool. If that's really why they did that, real talk, if that's actually why those little things drop on the ground, that would be one of the cooler features in a survival game I've seen in like 5 years. If they actually thought about that and implemented that on purpose, that's actually really cool. I really like that. Jesus says it's a bug apparently. It's always a bug, chat. Why is it always a bug? Why is it always a bug, damn it? Okay, let's go. They should keep that in. They absolutely should keep that in. And they should make your character do a little whenever he fails. They totally should. They should make your character have like a little sigh and like and then throw it on the ground. They should totally lean into that. Okay, anyway. Undocumented feature, that's right. I have to admit, the idea of then having to, when you are done failing, clean up your work area in your video game. Oh, I can just imagine. Like the rage gamers smashing their E key. Picking up their work area after they failed 50 crafts. Trying to power level themselves. Okay, anyway. Okay, I'm done with that. We're done. We're done. I'm sorry. Went a little far with that, but I still think it's hilarious. So we need more of these now. Do I have enough wood? Not really. Thankfully, they're, well, actually, they're a little harder to make. It's not good. We got some wood here. Let me just clean this up a little bit. We're gonna need some more, though. Oh, here's some over here. Thanks, Barely. Appreciate it, bud. Great. I think with this, we have 184 wood, which means we'll be able to make 3 of these. Here we go. Is this an ad? Yes. Yes. Today I am sponsored by the Pax Dei devs and Mainframe, which is the name of the developers. Also, on top of that, I'm pretty sure, because I did some Pax Dei stuff in the past, and this is a new name. I think they recently joined up with the team New Tales. Because now it is Pax Dei, Mainframe Industries, which are the devs, and New Tales, which I think are their publisher. Pretty cool. And they are sponsoring the stream today. Yes. That is why there's ad in the title, the branded content pop-up, a pinned thing at the top, and I'm talking about it frequently as well. Do-do-do-do. Silvor, oh, you know it. You know it. One thing I would recommend to them, it would be really, really nice to have right, like, I don't know, maybe up here, have the skill that you're using and the experience bar for that skill. So I can see exactly how much is this craft when it succeeds. How much is that contributing overall to my level? Because like right now, I have no idea. That'd be real nice. Is that somewhere on the screen right now? Am I missing that? No, it's not. Okay. How do the skill trees look? There are no skill trees. That's the thing. This is not a traditional MMORPG. You do not have like classes and skill lines and skill points. You don't have any of that stuff in this game. That's why I say this game angles more towards a survival game than an MMORPG. Yeah. And I think it's telling they don't call this game an MMORPG. They call it an MMO. I think the exact thing they call it is an MMO survival game. Let me see exact. I think I have some exact terminology in my thing here. Oh, no. In fact, here they call Pax Dei a multiplayer game that relies on cooperation. Okay, so it looks like they're not, at least according to this, they're not like specifically trying to label it as anything. Yeah. I do have this though. Somebody asked earlier if you can play this game solo. I want to reiterate, you can play this game solo, but I also want you to know that this is the messaging from the devs. Pax Dei isn't a game that should be played alone. You should rely on your clan members to help you gather resources, build your village, etc. Feel free to group with other players, playing the game and create even more engaging and interesting experiences. So, like, if you play the game solo and you're going, oh man, this feels like such a grind, that's because the game is built around group stuff. So you can play solo, but it is a group game. Yes. Can other players grief you? Not if you don't want them to. You need to opt into PvP. I think there's going to be either regions or flags. I'm pretty sure you have to go to specific regions to PvP. Kind of like in Dark Age Camelot. Remember that game from back in the day? I think you have to like wander into regions of the world to fight. Yep. Ekima says, of course they can grief you. No, they can't. If that's what I'm saying. The whole point of there's PvP is one thing. Griefing is another. Griefing usually means you are intentionally causing grief by attacking the other player in a position where it is way not advantageous for them. So like bind camping and shadowbane or something like that. In this game, you can't be griefed because you have the option of never putting yourself in a position of PvP. If you put yourself in a position of PvP, you're asking for it at that point. That's different. but you have the choice to do that. So like in this area, for instance, there is no PvP. There's no PvP in this region. So there's no griefing that will happen if I stay in this region at all. In fact, from what I understood initially, I thought if you went outside the red regions, it was PvP, but I was later corrected. Apparently there's like other entire places you go to for that. So yeah, I'm still learning how they're doing that whole system. But all I know for sure is there is PvP, but I've been told specifically you choose how you interact with the PvP. It doesn't choose how it interacts with you. It is not a PvP MMO. Yep. Vistage says, you guys distract Cohh so freaking hard. Vistage, I'm literally here to talk about the game. If I'm talking about the game, we are on topic. Regardless of what I'm talking about. If I'm talking about the game, we're on topic. Yep. But no, my ADD brain goes all over the place, dude. We all go on little adventures through my ADD every time I open my mouth. That's pretty much how it's always been. Yep. Okay. What I would like to experiment with is this. Okay, so there is a Valheim-style integrity system. Cool. How far can we go with it? Is red bad or is red usable? Broke my knees. Okay, so we're gonna need, it looks like two out from foundation. That's not a lot, but 2 out from foundation seems to be our stopping point. We need to get some iron. Oh, in fact, we can do this now. Let's do the stone pickaxe needs long, rough wood stick, which we can get. I think we actually have some of that. Yeah, there we go. Is that this? Yes, perfect. Cohh, you can build beams for a reason? Oh, yeah. That's exactly what we're going to do. Yeah, that's the whole point. Obviously. We're going to make this first. But first I need to get a bunch of stone, because I'm assuming the beams we're going to want to make are stone. So we'll have to go get a bunch of that. Can we just get that from like this? I haven't actually done any stone harvesting. Oh. No, it's not this stuff. Okay. What do the nodes look like? That one up there? Let's go see that one. Rock and stone to the bone. No. Let's see. Cross the river to the north. Oh, for stone? For stone and iron? I don't really have a river. Oh, you mean over here? Go up here? Okay, let's go look over there. Yeah, I want to see what the nodes and stuff look like. Oh, Barely says follow? Okay. I'm following you, Barely. Dude, Barely's like kitted out, man. Is that like chainmail and stuff? Jeez. I just came in and saw Cohh assaulting a rock. Yeah. Said something about my mama. That rock killed my parents in a dark alley when I was younger, and that's why I'm the Dark Knight these days. You never know. You never know. Rock on. That's right. I am the Bat Cohh. More like the Dork Knight. Sir. Did I just run right by Barely? Am I lost and alone in the way? Am I naked and afraid? Oh, there we are. Is that him? No. Did Barely lead me to be into the woods? To be alone? Barely! Oh, I like the dust. Dang, dude, look at that. Wow. Huh. It's really pretty. Let's keep moving. Maybe around here there's some stuff. Cohh, what about griefing based on crafting plots rather than PvP? Is there a safety area around plots to counter those? What about griefing that's based on crafting plots rather than PvP?